Hello everyone, welcome to HardReset.Info channel. Today we have an exciting and technical live stream. We are comparing two smartphones in real gaming test, PUBG Mobile and Asphalt 8. So we will measure FPS, monitor CPU usage and track battery temperature while gaming. Today we are testing OnePlus Nord 5 and OnePlus Nord CE5. So quick specs of these two smartphones. OnePlus Nord 5 has processor Qualcomm Snapdragon 8S Gen 3. It has Adreno 735 GPU and it has 8 GB of RAM, and it can be extended up to 16. Now I will show you that is really OnePlus Nord 5, and quick specs of OnePlus Nord CE5. Processor is MediaTek Dimensity 8350 Apex. GPU type is Mali G615MC6, and it has also 8 GB of RAM and can be extended up to 16. So here is OnePlus Nord CE5, and now we can start our test. So let's launch PUBG Mobile on OnePlus Nord 5. Both smartphones have similar battery levels, and I have set identical graphic settings for fair testing. So now I will be playing for around 10 minutes to simulate a real match. Okay. So let's start. Here in the top of the screen you can see the indicators. And we will immediately start observing. FPS is right here. CPU usage
you can move freely on spawn
is here and here. And battery temperature is right here. So now we have 91 FPS, CPU usage is between 70 and 80%, and battery temperature now is 33 degrees. As you can see, we have 91 FPS all the time. PUBG runs smoothly on OnePlus Nord CE5. CPU usage is all the time between 70 and 90%, and battery temperature now is 35.4 degrees. Hello, which one question do you have? So now let's drive somewhere. try to turn off play protection. Okay, as you can see, PUBG Mobile runs smoothly on this device, on OnePlus Nord 5, so I think it's enough for playing PUBG on this phone. We had 91 FPS all the time. CPU usage was between 70 and 90%, and battery temperature now is 37 degrees. So let's close PUBG Mobile and let's launch it on OnePlus Nord CE5. But firstly I will make notes of the previous indicators. So OnePlus Nord 5 PUBG, FPS 91, battery temperature 37.1, and CPU between 70 and 90%. Okay. So let's start.
You can move freely on Spawn Island while you wait to board the plane.
Zach, now I can't really answer your question, but you can leave a comment under one of our video and we surely will answer you and help to solve your problem. And maybe in the future I will try Genshin Impact. Okay, so now we have PUBG on OnePlus Nord CE5. So we have 90 FPS now. CPU load is around 80%. and battery temperature now is 32.3 degrees. As you can see, this OnePlus is very similar to the previous one. The indicators are similar. We have 90 FPS. CPU usage, as you can see, is between 70 and 90%. And battery temperature now is 35 degrees. Okay, I think it's enough. 90 FPS, CPU usage between 70 and 90%, and battery temperature is 35.7 degrees. So let's close PUBG, and now we will move to OnePlus Nord 5 and Asphalt 8. But firstly I will make notes. Okay, so FPS 90, battery temperature 35.7 degrees, and CPU usage between 70 and 90%. Okay, so I think I will play two or maybe one or maybe two races in Asphalt 8. Okay, ads, close, please. Then we will move to OnePlus Nord CE5, and then we will sum up our stream. Okay, so let's start. Quick race. Come on. Okay, so we had 60 FPS. CPU usage was between 30 and 50%, and battery temperature now is 35.9 degrees. So let's start the second race. Okay. Okay, so the indicators were the same as in the first race. CPU usage was between 30 and 50%, 60 FPS, and battery temperature now is 37.7 degrees. So let me make notes of these indicators. So FPS 60, battery temperature 37.7 degrees, and CPU usage between 30 and 50%. So now let's close Asphalt 8 on OnePlus Nord 5 and let's launch it on OnePlus Nord CE5. Okay. Great game, man. Thank you, man.
Szukasz nowoczesnego prezentu.
Sebastian, do you play some games maybe? So in the first race we had 60 FPS all the time. CPU usage was between 50 and 60% and battery temperature now is 35.4 degrees. So let's start the second race and then I will show you my notes and we will end today's stream. Okay, so the indicators in the second race was the same as in the first. 60 FPS, battery temperature now is 37 degrees, and CPU usage was between 50 and 60%. So now let's close the Asphalt 8 on OnePlus Nord CE5, and now I will show you my notes. So here they are. OnePlus Nord CE5 and OnePlus Nord 5. So when we played PUBG Mobile on OnePlus Nord 5, we had 91 FPS, battery temperature was 37.1 degrees, CPU usage was between 70 and 90%. When we played PUBG Mobile on OnePlus Nord CE5, we had 90 FPS, battery temperature was 35.7 degrees, and CPU usage was between 70 and 90%. And when we played Asphalt 8 on OnePlus Nord 5, we had 60 FPS, battery temperature was 37.7 degrees, and CPU usage was between 30 and 50%. And when we played Asphalt 8 on OnePlus Nord CE5, we had 60% with 60 FPS, battery temperature was 37 degrees, and CPU usage was between 50 and 60%. So as you can see, the indicators are very similar. So these phones are nice for gaming. I mean, games runs smoothly, so you can choose the best one for you. And yeah, that's it for today's live stream. Thank you all for joining today's live stream. If you enjoyed this test, don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel, and let me know in the comments down below which other smartphones you would like to see in the future tests. Bye bye, see you later.